Morning all, it's about 5 o'clock in the morning. Look like there's a little bit of sun now coming up now. A bit of a cloudy old day because you can't really see the sun coming over the horizon, but there you go. Still that doesn't look too bad, there's no swell in the water at all. And if you look at the old lifeboat shed there, the old flags, that's a southwesterly breeze. Just guessing at the minute, that's probably about 10-15 mile an hour breeze. Ain't too bad for doing what we're doing. Just need to go out and do a bit of potting today. Might shoot the nets, see how it go. Don't look too bad morning, do it? Well, I'm now going to shoot them pots away. They're the ones that got tangled last week. So they're ready to go back over. Anywhere near. Ease it down a bit. Nearly on it, ain't you? And just head for the other green and purple. Got to be going left a bit. Come on, no crocket.
No touch there.
Yeah. Ease it down a bit. Go like the backs. Give it a few more than that then. We're going to the left, yeah. Lovely sheer water today. Lucky glass. Last pot over. Should you cut up the anchor? That's all the way. Now on to the wreck. Well, we just hauled the first 6 pots. That was quick because the boat came out the harbour. All there is one lobster there. Look like it's just shed. There's a couple of little ones in there. I'm now going to clean them out and rebait and then get ready to shoot again. There weren't a lot. This is the one we had 3 or 4 keepers from last time. This was the money wreck. Not this week. Wah, wah, wah. Failed dismally. We'll get these shot back out. Well, we're now heading to the next mark. Back to another wreck. That wreck weren't very successful, but that looks like sort of supply boat with a big old wing, doesn't it? Bloody nice thing there. Looking impressive, though. Well, I've got a few crabs out of that last shank and loads of prawns. We're better prawn fishermen than we are lobster fishermen. But then you look here, we've got a couple of nice lobsters. Can't be bad. One's they're both females, but they got no berries on them, so they're alright, they're good to go. Tell they're females, obviously by the wide shell, there's no berries in them. We get them covered up. And then they got to haul another shank of pots. Well, there weren't a lot in that shoot either really, very disappointing. There's a couple little undersized lobsters. And we got a few more shrimps and another crab for the old chap, and he's put the seaweed on it to keep them alive. Like his little pets they are. But yeah, there weren't a lot in there. Oh, there's a few whelks that fell out on the floor and a couple of hermits. That's about it. But they're very disappointing. A lot of mud and weed on that one. That's very disappointing. There's a wind farm cat heading north. I don't know if it's going to the outer heart. I don't know if it's going to the wind farm, Scroby there, or going further to north, I don't know. We're now going to shoot the last shank away.
On it.
Dead dab in there. What's got in there, mate? These are plastic pots. They're concreted up and such weights in them. They're bloody heavy. A bit too heavy, you know. Lucky last. There we go, and that's that. I'll now let the old chap get up there and pick up all them little prawns so I stand on them and squash them. And he loves his little prawns, he can cook them for his tea. Look at that, like a little harbour shark, he's on them prawns. We should be prawn fishermen instead of lobster fishermen who actually get something. Well, the old chap's been a good old stick, he's giving the boat a bit of a scrub down. I'll have to take him more often. Well, the colour's dropped out of the water a hell of a lot, and this is the first time we've been up here on the flood in ages, so now I'm starting to ebb, so I might go and get the first of the ebb round that corner. That'll be the first time I got the ebb on the corner in a long while, and there's a lot less colour in the water, that's sheared up lovely. There might be a few fish about. If I really want to get some max, I'd have to go further north, further along the coast, but I ain't going to motor all the way down there. Not worth it. So after the old chap's finished giving it a spit and polish, we're going to shoot the nets and give that a little drift around the old Stickham's corner. See how you doing that. Well, we're now going to shoot the nets away. What's that for? What have we got?
25.
Yeah, I'll give it a few more revs. All a bit dry and crusty. The nets are sticking together a bit, all a bit crusty and dry. They're going over nicely anyway. Let's see, we get a few fish. We haven't seen any of them our cute furry friends yet. They're all, since the last trip, they're all full of weed. The nets were spotless we shot. We got a little weed last trip, last trip we shot them. We've got to clean all them out because the water's sheared up and they look lovely now for a few max or a trout. Shooting 3 nets, it's always in that bin. And you got all the pot and everything, you can't carry too much gear in these little old boots. That's enough for one net bin. Killer. I was getting to cut the engine short before we get there. Don't pull your hand off. Pull your arms off, should I say. Perfect. I know you tied it off to a bit of rope on the front bow of the boat. Don't know if you can hear them on here, but I can hear a few terns squawking like hell. That water isn't as clean as what that was earlier in the beach. It was earlier. I don't know how you can see it. There's all little particles in the water. That slub's still there, or mayweed. When we launched this morning, that water was like gin, like tap water, but now it ain't. I don't know if you can see it, can you, very easily? Well, you can see it better here. Look at all that crap in the water. That's just all dead plankton. Up to about 10 years ago, we used to get a runner summer heron, and they used to gorge on that and get really big and fat, really fill up with oil. So obviously when they spawn in the spring, they lose the condition, lose the roe, the oil content plummet, and they're like poor old things really. But then that ship you can see in the distance there, that's the one we were right up to when we shot the pots away earlier. It's a big old thing, some sort of barge holding something. I was going to deliver something to Yarmouth Harbour, I reckon. We were right up tight to it earlier when I videoed it, and that's gone further to the south to cover us getting ready to go into Yarmouth Harbour and offload. There's a grain ship or something like that. I've had that sort of thing there lately. Just looking at the old sounder, you can see all that slub picked up on the sounder, but there's some bait fish there, I don't know what it is. There's normally a lot of heron fry sit here all year. There's some bait fish, there's some more there coming through. It's obviously what them terns are after, but I'll give us all that slub and crap in the water. It's showing up there. We are going along good speed, we're doing 2 knots. So we're flying along here. Well, we're now going to haul. We have just seen one of our little furry friends in the gear, so I don't have to get anything, but there you go. But the old man's now putting the boat around, he's obviously beam on his hard work. I did say about using the net hauler, but you don't like net haulers. There's one thing what's happened, that's washed all the weed out of the gear. All that mayweed and slub is coming on, like all dust is coming off the net. Bloody great jellyfish. Saying earlier, this must be the worst year of fishing I've ever known. I'm dying. Old mate weed in the water, fish to like that really. Catching lately is jellyfish. Lots and lots of jellyfish, just like that. Tons of bloody things. Good, is it? not a little twist up like that. That's where fish has got in it and spun. And there's no fish, so I gather the old seals had that one. Fish get stuck to their teeth and then spin up and die. These are 4-inch nets, but because they're fish is there? Where's that? The old chap got me excited, said there's a fish coming. That's a bit of plastic. All excited then. Bit of plastic deep in the water, like the old dry weed top sheet or something. That's what I normally get got a feel of. I'm starting to forget what fish look like. That's the first net. Wash all that weed out, there's just as much in there, if not more. That girls. See me lean out there, what I'm doing is, depending on how much I pull, I turn the boat round so I pull fast, that'll turn it so the boat goes broadside to the nets. Or like now I'm not pulling, that'll go round, but I want to keep it in the rear quarter because it's easier for the old chap to haul. Obviously, when it's at an angle there's less wind resistance. Hauling slack, the boat will be running along, so it's a lot easier to pull. Because you actually pull the boat to the nets. before. Got a bit of dry reef top sheet. By the plotter earlier, there's tons of fry here. Just see nothing feeding on anymore. 10 years ago, if there was fry there, there'd be mackerel on it, bass on it, horse mackerel on it. Do a bit of fish here, but the last few years it's dried up. Jellyfish, of course. Two nets, here's the gill, so no one's luck past. this summer I've got spoon worms. We get tons of them, but we don't really want to catch them. Ain't no good for a dog to eat, but we want loads of them. Seals just inside. Had so many fish like chips. Might stick the jigging machines on and go down below to get a few mackerel, but I don't get a lot of mackerel on the beaches around here this year. Last year up off Norfolk they were knee deep in mackerel, but they've been few and far between this year. All that scrub of May weed is normally has gone by end of June. That's still here now, but that's affected all Aussie mackerel. that's that. Not a sausage. That's very disappointing. Well, I certainly don't think that's worth shooting again. What a waste of time. Well, next time I'll be using the rollers here and the super box on the back. I think I have to go with the old mackerel here, go to the north, see if we get a few mackerel. Literally nothing fish-wise here, it's dreadful. Not being far away, there's the way you can see it, there's the tractor on the beach. Takes the life boot shed. Bit disappointed if that was. There you go, that's like. Well, now I'm just putting the boat away, and that's what I've got. A couple of lobsters for tea, and 4 the old hermit crabs. Use them as bait. Get them in the freezer when we get them. Oh, that's it. Very disappointing. I'll put more bait over for pot bait than what I caught. But there you go. That's how it goes, isn't it? Alright then, thanks for watching. Catch you another day. Bye.